Today I'll do a quick review on this cheap little LED light strip. I know these are pretty much a dime a dozen. You can get them at Fry's, eBay, Amazon. This particular light strip I picked up for one. It was only $5. I found this at a store called Five Below. I see it as equivalent to a dollar store. All the items are $5 or less. There's lots of good cell phone accessories, etc. Also, it was just an easy purchase. It's only 3 feet in length. And what I really want to do is do some accent lighting underneath some end tables. In my bedroom, I don't want to buy another Philips Hue strip for even $60 on sale. It's not worth it. I don't need all that length. I just need a short little length of LED lights to give some color. Let's go ahead and just do a quick unboxing. A lot of this is self-explanatory. Oh, let's take a look at this. It does come with its own adhesive. This is the second box I purchased. For my project, I removed the adhesive. You never know if it's gonna stick or not. I ended up using some Velcro dots, only 5 of them throughout the strip, and I put them underneath my end table. And to be quite honest, that's worked great. The Velcro dot adhesive is pretty darn strong, and I'm quite content with it. So, self-explanatory, these are all the same. The remotes are even all pretty much the same, just different branding, USB plug. Let's take a look. Usually I'm a little bit more elegant with opening up the package, but it's just an LED strip, so. Right, we've got the remote. Let's remove the battery saver. The instructions, I can't believe there's really too much of a need for these. Most of this is self-explanatory. For my use, I'm going to be using the lights in a solid mode, no flashing, no blinking, no strobe or anything like that. This is the strip itself. Again, I know these are a dime a dozen. You've all seen these before. It does indicate that there's 3M tape on the back. I did try using the tape and it wasn't sticking the way I preferred. So I ended up using Velcro dots that I already had around the house. I know they're probably not cheap, but I already had them on hand, and I'll show you how I applied them underneath the table. I am pretty picky with the way things look, but since it's accent lighting underneath an end table, I really don't care. No one else is going to see it unless you're on the floor. So we've got these pins here. And just to show you how I'm going to connect it in my application, obviously I'm just reviewing the LED light strip, but I want to show you that I purchased this plug that's compatible with Alexa from Five Below also for $5. It's connected, although not aesthetically pretty. This will be hidden behind my end table. So we've got the plug. I have, these throw down cube adapters. And I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. Okay. Yeah, I don't need that. Now, the color selection on here is pretty basic. You're not gonna have anything natural lighting. That to me is a little too bright for what I want. What's funny is I was thinking maybe yellow would be a hue that I would like, reflected from underneath the end tables, but this actually is more of a green. I know it actually doesn't reflect well on the video, but the second to top, this orange button is probably the yellowest or most natural lighting that I've found of all the options on here, and it reflects nice from underneath the end table. So also, although it's on a separate review, I purchased the strip with this plug. This square box is not included because I wanted to connect it and control it through Alexa. So right now I've got the plug that you see above here is listed as plug number 3, off, on. The color that I selected is retained in the strip, even though power was cut off. And it can also be controlled. Again, we're going to the plug, which is a separate device. Echo. Turn plug 3 off. Echo. Turn plug 3 on. Echo. Turn plug 3 on. My echo's in the other room, so I had to repeat it. So this is just a quick review of this power strip, of this light strip. It serves its purpose. I'm very happy with the way it turned out underneath the end table, and I'll show you a quick glance at that right now. Echo. Plug 2 on.
Okay.
Here is the end table with the LED strip adhered underneath. I did not use the adhesive tape that it came with. It just wasn't sticking to the material on my end table well, but I think that's the case with a lot of the LED strips. I'll just show you real quick. I chose the yellow option, the orange option on the little remote control because it actually comes off as a nice warm yellow. Usually I'm a little bit more particular about things, but this is just for a glow effect. I only used a few of those white Velcro branded dots I picked up some time ago at Michael's or Joann's. It's not perfect, but it's out of sight for the most part, and you cannot see it head on, except for that cable up there I need to tighten up, and down there. What you see down there is the smart plug connected to a USB outlet, and of course a USB cable. I'm going to leave it on this light, but I'll show you the other options as well. You've seen all of these colors, I'm sure. They're a dime a dozen. There's the bright white option. That's a color I personally like. And then of course it could cycle through all of the other colors. Transitions. And there you go. That's my review of the $5 light strip from Five Below, and I'm happy with it. Thank you.